Day everyone, I'd like to welcome you back to the Bloody Fork Homestead. Right now I'm standing by our kitchen garden and I'm excited! I get my hands in the dirt. It's March the 2nd and one of the exciting things is being able to plant some early springs veggies. Let me show you our garden here just to give you an idea. We have in our kitchen garden, and this is primarily what we use for our own benefit. We have several things here. We have 5 beds, raised beds, and what I planted for the first thing I planted over here in this bed was Russian, or I should say it was spinach. Planted red Russian kale up in our other garden, but this is spinach. And those of you who use lots of mulch, you know what this is. The Ruth Stout method of gardening, you use a lot of mulch, but what I found is that it's difficult to sow directly into the hay or the straw or whatever you happen to use, if it's wood chips. Back to Eden uses wood chips, but what I found is helpful is just to come and to make a row where there's just dirt, and making a row going across, pulling it back. We use a combination of hay and goat manure here, but I try to make it and then just run a little trench and plant some seeds, and then as the plants grow up a little bit, this being spinach, as it grows up a little bit, I'll pull this back to the plant and they'll be mulched and covered, and you just keep adding like that every year. But we're looking forward to it. It's the beginning and it's early here in the mountains. We have frost up and through May. So we have a double cover for this spinach, and it'll survive. It'll do well, and we've been getting some good sun this week, and I think it will start sprouting up. The beginning of gardening season 2022. Another bed that we have over here, you'll notice I don't have anything on top, but what is in there is the bottom of our chicken coop, the chicken manure. I worked that into the soil, and this will be a raised bed of mesclun mix, a mix of different lettuces and greens that I'll broadcast over the whole thing, and probably do that in another 2 or 3 days. But when it grows up, you don't have to worry about the weeds, because it'll completely take over the bed, and it's plenty rich. There is no one best method for gardening. I've tried all kinds. I've tried wood chips, I've tried hay, I've tried the bale method, I've did rows, I've done raised beds. I've got a variety because depending on what you're growing, what you're doing, that makes all the difference. But we're going to be sowing this one, and we'll show you the progress here of our kitchen garden as we go along. But thank you, and I hope you have a great gardening season.